Woo woo. Hey, check. Ooh, ooh. Hey, what's up, everybody? Zian over here from Nintendo Life. I'm just hanging out with Dixie Kong. We're just chilling. No big deal. Just chilling like a few monkeys hanging out in a room. So a brand new game came upon my desk. It flew right on over, and this game somehow flew under my radar. It was announced a few weeks ago, I think, or at least first gameplay footage was shown off. And the reason I haven't seen anything about it yet is because it's not coming to Switch as of right now. Currently, it's just announced for Apple Arcade, I believe. This is a brand new game from Mistwalker, the team behind like Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey on Xbox 360. I've got those right here. These two games. They also made Away Shuffle Dungeon on the DS, which was kind of like a weird little dungeon crawler. They did Blue Dragon Plus, and they also made The Last Story on the Wii, which I never played much of, but it's like a weird kind of third-person RPG. But so Mistwalker has always been kind of doing weird stuff, and over the past few years, they haven't, according to their Wikipedia, they haven't made as much. They made something called Terra Battle, which is an iOS game in 2014, and then they made Terra Wars and Terra Battle 2, and now they're working on Fantasian, which, like I said, this is coming to Apple Arcade. And the reason why I understand this is not coming to Switch right now, hopefully it does, because this is a turn-based classic JRPG. They're calling it a diorama adventure RPG, where all of the worlds that you run around in, all of the cities that you'll visit, the terrain that that battles take place on, the dungeons are all made of dioramas, and they actually have taken photos of these. Super high quality photos, and then they're imposing the bosses and the characters into the game. And there's some parts where it looks a little wonky, like especially in battles where like things just don't look like they're sized out appropriately. But this game isn't out yet, and just there's times where everything looks so crisp, and it's so cool to see that like this type of imagery is being pulled into a game. I'm a huge sucker for tiny little dioramas like this. I have a friend, Captain Dangerous, who does makes a lot of like dioramas for her photo sets. And it's such like a cool, like I'm noticing some of the elements that people like that use in making dioramas, and it's just such a cool thing that nobody, I don't think, has really tried before at all. And the other thing, so Mistwalker was started by the creator of the original Final Fantasy series, Hironobu Sakaguchi. So he started Mistwalker and has made, he's worked with the team to make all of this stack of games here, and is now making Fantasian. And he also, in a report that we just put out the other day, he says that this could possibly be his last game. Obviously, he has no idea what the future holds for him, but he's 58 years old. He's getting a little tired. He says he basically just wants a vacation after this, but who knows what they'll make after this. So, and yeah, he also worked on Chrono Trigger as well, which is one of the best RPGs or JRPGs. It's one of the best games on the Super Nintendo. And Nobu Uematsu, who composed most of the Final Fantasy soundtracks over the years, is also going to be working on Fantasian. It looks like he's creating a 60-piece orchestrated soundtrack for the game. And he also recently was going through some health complications as well. So according to an interview with Mobile Syrup, Uematsu said that it sounds like Fantasian may be one of the last games that he works on as well, or ends up creating an entire score for. And so I really hope that Fantasian does not, I don't want to say that it will die on mobile, but this is looking like such a cool game. To just miss consoles entirely would be such a bummer. And even like the cutscenes too, a lot of those are not, it doesn't look like they're using the dioramas for those. I could be wrong, but those, like, some of the character designs look really, really awesome. And especially now looking at like the designs of this game versus something like Bravely Default 2, I didn't really care for any of the characters in that game. And granted, I think I only played 25 hours maybe of it in total. There's just something about this that kind of, it has that epic Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1 era feel to it. And like there's airships, and there's these giant like desert snakes that are jumping out of the ground, and this just looks so cool. It looks like a Final Fantasy game. And the art style is just so appealing to me, and it's just so different. So I really hope this game comes to Switch, and I just wanted to make everyone else aware of it, so that way, you know, because we're not always talking about non-Switch games over here. And so I just kind of wanted to bring this to your attention. Go check it out. Maybe if it gets enough press, maybe eventually it will come to Switch. It sounds like it'll be locked away on iOS for a while, thanks to Apple Arcade. But, you know, things like Final Fantasy 15, the mobile version, eventually came to Switch. And that was, I think, an iOS exclusive for a while too. And this game doesn't look like it's going to be too graphically taxing for the Switch either. I think it would be able to handle it. So, you know, hopefully when the time comes, maybe this game will come to Switch. We can only hope, right? But of course, let us know in the comments down below if you've heard of Fantasian before, or if this is the first you've learned of this game, or if you'd want something like this to come to the Switch. Let us know. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this, then why don't you go ahead and turn that subscribe button into a miniature diorama, and then take a bunch of photos in it and turn it into an RPG, and then ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we put up a new video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Zion from Nintendo Life. Stay safe out there, and we will see you next time. Oh, hey, you're still here. Did you know that the boss battle theme to Blue Dragon features the vocalist, the lead singer of Deep Purple? And it's something else. That's it.